Alright, let's continue this game. Alright, what was I doing? I'm gonna go hunting.
Should be around here somewhere. Stay alert. That's weird. The Bloodshot Bandit clan seems to be attacking the Firehawk's lair. They've probably left landmarks for their reinforcements. Those should lead you to the Firehawk. That or just follow the screaming.
Step off, Vault Hunter. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every Bloodshot he killed. We're gonna string him up from his own freaking intestines.
Well, that was needlessly graphic.
Incinerator camp. What we got here? Anybody down here I can kill? Oh shit, you're immune to that. That's not gonna do any good.
Cool story, bro.
Oh. Oh, I killed a little midget. Get my sinister side up here. I hear you coming up. Oh, there you are. Whoa, somebody's shooting at me. Well, don't cry, it'll be okay. See you, there you are.
Kaboom!
You can still run.
I know you're not talking to me. Yeah, I wish they would have. They took out too much of the gore. I like the head exploding aspect of this.
You'd better run.
I'm not running, I'm just trying to get in position to kill you easier. Where'd you go? You were right here.
I want everything.
Oh, you're right there.
You got. Crap sack.
I should be able to do this in 2 shots. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh. That pissed him off. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. Blow his head off and he gets real pissed off. Oh, hello, guy. You must be blind if you can't see me right here. Uh-oh, you're gonna blow. He's gonna blow! Who's around me? Oh, that was a bad mistake. Oh, good. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Wait, you're not dead yet? Oh shit! I thought you were back. Your thing would have blown up by now. Well, let's do that. You went boom.
Cool story, bro.
Next. Yeah, so the one thing I'm kind of disappointed with Sod, with the Borderlands 2 game, they cut back on the level of gore. No, gore. You know, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, you know, because I remember in the pre-sequel and 1, you could shoot a guy in the head and they'd be dead, and then their head would explode or their body would explode. Now you get a headshot, a critical headshot, you just kill him. That sucks. Whoa, hello. Did not see you come out there. Whoa.
You won't last 2 minutes.
Oh, that's just a slow firing gun. That's what it is. Oh, I see how it works. Whoa! Ouch! 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 Shit! 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 My sniper rifle. Come on, get him in the head. Get him in the footer. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Was that the prison? Was that the crypts?
May it keep you safe in your travels. Remember, we're always open.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about the, yeah, I mean, and I can understand the thing about the necro build, yeah, is that you need the, you know, you need the, what you call it, bodies in order to summon up the average, yeah. And the same thing with the specters, you need, the cool thing about specters is, you can actually target, you know, a particular type of corpse to spawn up. The golem, the good thing about the golem is you don't need anything. That just spawns up by itself. Are you using the flaming head as well? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. The one you're working on now is the one with the build that you showed me. True, yeah. Well, I mean, that's been my experience. You know, I can literally go through most areas and pretty much I lead the way. My minions, you know, pretty much just come up from behind and clean house. But now I don't know if the build that you have, what it's suggesting with respects to elemental gear, elemental resistance gear, I should say. Yeah, because my biggest problem is this character is what, still in Act 1 or Act 2? Act 1? Yeah, because, you know, I found out the hard way. Well, I mean, number one, I was, you know, I was doing my build pure from scratch. I wasn't following any guide or anything like that. So I was doing pretty much anything and everything that boosted minion life, minion damage, and I mean, like I said, once you get to a certain point, you know, I rarely have to resummon my minions. Plus, you have I think you can also get like minion regeneration. Because I was using the Holy Relic for a while to help augment regeneration, because it will help regen your minions. Oh, and it will regen your minions when you actually attack with your wand. You know what I'm saying? But it will regen them. I don't think I've seen him before. Yeah, so oh, I'm with you on that one. Oh no, I'm 100% with you. I mean, it's like, so, you know, my archer, I like my archer. I have fun with it, but the problem is he is, well, he's weak with respect. Well, at least my archer is weak with respects to most, if not all, of his damage is elemental based. And so when I try to fight the bosses, they all have high resistances, and so I can't do crap with them. So that's why I got the damn totem and the ballistas to help do physical damage. But yeah, the necro, I mean, I found, you know, for the most part, if you've got room to maneuver, because like right now you're kind of in cramped quarters, but if you've got room to maneuver, shit, your minions, you let them go at the guy and you just run around in circles to avoid the any damage. Now, did your build, because I don't recall, I mean, I briefly looked at it, but does it recommend getting the feeding frenzy? Feeding frenzy skill, or the feeding frenzy gem? Because that would be more of, I think, closer to level 30-ish, I believe is when it becomes available. Oh.
Nice. Wow.
Huh. I'm surprised on that. But I mean, you know, because I mean that is a specific build too. So, because there's a, I think it's a blue support gem. It's called, so there's 2 blue support gems. One is Feeding Frenzy, and then the other one was, was it Meat Shield or Meat Tank, something like that? Oh, Meat Shield. So Feeding Frenzy, that one there, it basically makes your minions aggressive, so they will actually seek out people to kill, as opposed to defending you when you get attacked. And then the Meat Shield, that one makes them not passive, but makes them defensive. So, and it gives them the taunt ability. So what I did, I was lucky enough on the Archer, I don't know how I got it, but I actually picked up one of those, it's a 6-slotted, it's called the Tassa, what the hell is it called? Rasa Tabula or something like that? Yeah, so I was lucky to get one of those. I don't know how. It was, but it was off of Frankenstein, believe it or not. It was one of, you know, pretty much, because I always do all left side items when I fill him in, and that dropped. So I gave it to my Necro. So you know, it has 6 socketed, linked white slots, and those are universal slots. Yep. Yeah. And so what I did with that is I put my my Raise Zombie, Raise Spectre, my Golem, and I may have even put my Raise Skeletons in that. And then I threw Feeding Frenzy in there, so that actually supports all of them, which is cool. And then I may have done like a minion oh, and then also Summon Phantasma. So I did all 6 of those in that. So pretty much, you know, any of them have a chance of spawning the Phantasmas. And they all get the Feeding Frenzy, so they're aggressive, and they move faster towards the, you know, towards bad guys. But I mean, there's so many different build combinations out there to match, you know, any play style. Because eventually I'd almost like to get the, what you call it, I'd like to learn how to do, what you call it, the Cyclone, because the Cyclone looks kind of interesting as well. Oop. You kept on moving back. Well, no, not yet. Well, so that's something, one thing I did for my tune, and actually I think you have it on, what do you got on T? What's your T button? Frostblink. So that gives you, you know, your teleport, which is handy in those Ascendance traps, because you can like blink forward through some of it, but it has a slow cooldown.
You think the Firehawks got rolling, huh? You know, I heard the Firehawk liquefies bandits and drinks them like life smoothies. But yeah, I'm sure your bad about it's just fine. Of course, if Roland hadn't been such a dumbass in the first place, you would... Whoops. Almost spilled the secret.
I'm sorry. I apologize. What's funny is like you move from the spike that, you know. Okay, now it looks like you got the pattern down.
I know.
Frostblink out of there. Oh. Oh yeah, so that's why. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean on that, because one of the things I tried, and it worked briefly, is I actually set my left mouse button to actually move only, and I tried doing middle mouse button to do you know, my wand attack, or you know, basically just so when I click the mouse I go where I want to go. But then I was so used to using the mouse button to attack. It's like, why are you moving when I click here? I'm trying to attack this guy. So it's like, couldn't win for losing on that.
Hand over and run! Extreme! How sweet mark!
Ooh. Oh, stay away, badass. Stay away. Stay away.
Cool story, bro.
Another one, Jesus. I don't just kill one of you guys. Oh yeah. 60% done. Oh, the game downloading. I got you. Yeah, I said I briefly saw a couple people playing that. I mean, that was a long time ago, granted, but it looks pretty cool. I'm trying to remember what part I saw. I think I saw some part where they were in a warehouse or something like that. That's the only thing I remember of it. But that was before I really was watching a lot of stuff on Twitch.
Let me explain something. Even if you do rescue Roland from this Firehawk guy, the Crimson Raiders ain't exactly along for this world. You know what? I
So
think you deserve a little hint. My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying and me laughing. A lot.
Yeah. I know. Well, I mean, the big thing on the currency, I mean, it's most of it's, you know, pure RNG. Ouch. But it's like, you know, I've got maybe a stack and a half of silver coins, which are used for those prophecy things. Never even used them, because you technically don't get anything out of them. Because all it's basically giving you is foreshadowing of, oh hey, this event or this is coming up, or you know, something like that. So you know, it may tell you that, oh hey, you'll be fighting this mob. Ah, come on, damn it. But you know, beyond that, you know, it really didn't. You don't get any special loot. Come on, show me your ass, dude. No, don't fire shit at me. Thank you.
Bitch.
Cause I don't even know if you get any sort of achievement for it. Oh, if you already have them.
Challenge completed.
For which one? Minion damage should be a blue or green support. No, it should be. Oh, I'm trying to. It's either blue or green. Well, use your search bar at the bottom. See where it says at the bottom? Just type in support or minion. So this way it'll at least narrow it down for you. Now the big question is, do you have the sockets for them, or the links?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why am I stuck there? Whoa! Don't fall. Oh yeah. So, do you have any what is it called? Jeweler's orbs? Jeweler's orbs, or But no, what? No, go down. What's the bottom? Second and bottom row. First in. Yeah. So those guys there, you can add more sockets to your gear based on the item level, not your level. And to see the item level, what you do is you hover over the item and then hold the Alt key down, and it'll show you the item level of your gear. So like that, there's item level 7, and so based on item level, it's a determination of how many sockets a piece of gear can have. Well, no, well, that's the thing is, so those goat horns with the jeweler's orb, you can actually, and again, this is all RNG, you can expand it up to get your 3 sockets. This is the item, the left number is item level. I'm sorry. Left number is socket count, right number is item level. What the? Why are you timing me out? Are you fucking fuck you, you Streamlab bot bitch? Here, I'll do it this way. I sent you a PM on it. It must have thought the slashes were symbols. Yeah, I had too many of them. Ah.
Turn that shit off. That's weird.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. So pretty much from the start, you can have level. You know, your items in your hands can support 3 sockets, and so using RNG, because again it's all pure RNG, you can de-equip your socket or de-equip the gems, de-equip the item, and then your jeweler's orb will then have a chance of throwing in a 3rd socket. But on the flip side, it could also reduce it down to 1 socket. Yep. Okay, hold on here. Let me see here, because I think you sent that to me. Yeah. Oh, that's a clip. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get your thing on a full screen here so I can see it. Full screen. Okay. So show me what you're talking here.
It says
Attack.
we have
Oh no, okay, I see what they're doing here. So what they're saying here is, because here's the beauty of this. Your attack gems, those are, you know where they're going? Because they can be socketed anywhere. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, that's exactly correct. Although, see, but what's messed up with that build there is your minion speed, technically it has to be linked to something that summons a minion, because if you hover over it, you know, if you hover over the minion speed gem, or if you hover over anything you just bought, it shows that, so the way they put it in that build seems odd, because you'd think they would, you know, indicate that you'd want to link, you know, minion speed to raise zombies, for example, because otherwise it's not going to do anything, I don't believe. Oh, okay. So animate weapon, that's another one that I started playing around with. That one there, it's actually kind of cool. I don't know if you saw, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? The way that one works, it's actually quite cool. So you can click on a weapon on the ground, an identified weapon, okay? Now the weapon has an item level. Animate weapon has an item level restriction. So the lower the level of the gem, the lower the item level it can support. So you can actually animate, you know, 2 axes or sword and shield or 2-handed sword, but you can also add onto that animated weapon headpiece, chest piece, arms, waist, and gloves to, you know, get it armored up as well, which is kind of cool. But the key is, you know, to look at, you know, if you do socket that gem, to see what item level it can support. You know, so you know. Because for me, I was frustrated. It's like, I'm clicking on this sword that I want him to equip, and I'm clicking, he's not doing shit. It's like, what the hell's up with this? And it took me time to Google to find out that there's an item level restriction. Well, now, in their defense, it does say clearly on the animate, you know, weapon, you know, supports up to item level so and so. I just didn't pay attention or fully understand what that was because I didn't know about item levels. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's like the tutorial in the beginning, yeah, they gave you some stuff. Okay, here's how you do this, here's how you do that, and it lasted all of, you know, 2 minutes. You know, you get off that level, and there's no more tutorials. So I was like, okay, but I mean, a lot of the game is, to me, trial and error. Google's your friend. Yeah, so don't seal, because if you seal, it basically turns it into a gem to sell. So basically, like that there, you can Google to find out where that may take place, or you may just end up in a zone, and you'll see the purple prophecy appear. And then once you complete the prophecy, whether or not you kill the mob in question or you survive the zone, you know, it'll say, okay, prophecy complete, and it'll disappear off your prophecy tree. Yeah. So those are your ascendancies. So no, so your ascendancy won't be one of those. Your ascendancy will be the one with the 2 green light, or those guys right there. The one on the right, top right. That will be your ascendancy. So if you zoom in on that, or at least I presume that's your ascendancy. Because yeah. Yeah, so once you complete the labyrinth, yeah.
Should be. Okay.
Okay, so what that means is, remember when we were with Collaborative? We killed all 3. That gives you the 2 passives. So if you don't kill all 3, if you only kill 2 of them and leave 1 alive, then what you're seeing right there is what you would get. You know, so if you left the top person alive, you would get that as a thing. But if you kill all 3, you get the 2 passive points. Yeah. Yeah, and as far as your ascendancies are concerned, you won't get those until at least level 30-ish, roughly. Because the labyrinth is a level 33 zone. So that's when you'd be able to get that.
Thank you.
Now, did they actually tell you in order for doing your points, or are you just basing it off of common sense on the based on the chart? Which makes sense. Well, with Necro, it's actually quite easy to grind too, or you know, as far as a farm, you know, if you get a good zone, a good open zone where you can just like run back and forth real quick, and then basically just tell that zone to restart. Yeah, just rinse and repeat.
Make you some head.
So what exactly does Infernal Legion support do?
That's me! Face scraping!
Huh. What are you trying to farm? The fusing? I mean, I'm not sure if there's a particular zone that's good for those. Pretty much, I think you get some, or you get the fragments by looting and selling linked items. So if you have a 3-socket and a 3-socket linked, the 3-socket linked would give you fragments for it, if that makes sense. I believe that's how, the best way I've seen. I think I could be off on that, because I really haven't been paying attention when I've been selling the stuff. It's just I sell it, throw it in the bank, you know, because I figured, oh, maybe one day I'll use it. Because I still haven't figured out the damn crafting system in this yet. Oh, you've got local on. You probably have local chat on. I like the Phantasma support.
This is it. The Firehawk's hideout. Be careful, friend. There are bound to be traps everywhere.
Oh, God in heaven! Oh, he takes my unlimited flash!
See? Traps. Don't let that happen to you.
Oh, come on, RNG. See, I mean, it's RNG. Yeah. So, man, yeah. Sorry. Hey, you got it. Cool. Well, hey, here's one for you. So, before I got that 6-slotted white, I had a piece of orange gear. I mean, like the dark orange gear, the good gear. It's like, okay, I want to put some stuff on here. And so I took a jeweler's orb. I had a stack of jeweler's orb, and because originally it only had like 1 socket, but it could support 4 or 5. So I threw an entire stack of those jeweler orbs at it, and the best I could ever do through the random changes were 3 sockets, like, which sucked. Okay, go turn this one off now. Any other? Okay, cool. Which one? Really? Arcane Search? Really? It doesn't? No. No, yeah, because you have to have a skill there. I was gonna say, wait a second. Well, no, okay. You know, I don't mind them not showing you, you know, what's in your inventory as opposed to what's equipped, because at times, you know, you have a whole bunch of stuff, so it could get confusing to know actually what is on your body.
Oh, you feel that? The sound of those earthquakes marks my drills getting closer and closer to the vault. That's the sound of progress, baby.
Welcome, customer.
Let's see, now get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Yeah, swap that over. Oh yeah, your zone's gone by now. Yeah, your zone's reset. Oh, I'll tell you why. Did you de-equip at all your armor that had that? Or... So that's probably what happened. Is it was de-equipped. So as soon as you zoned in, it caused them to essentially despawn.
See real soon.
Oops. Here's the bullet I want.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Where'd who go? That's what I'm saying. They despawned. You have to summon some new ones.
You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head.
Oh, that sucks. That's the Infernal Legion that's doing that. Headpiece. Headpiece upper left. No, I know. I'm just saying that's where the gem was I saw. That's kind of dumb then. But still, they barely lasted 2 seconds. I mean, I don't get that build at all. Unless... And one of those linked to the zombies? That seems weird. Huh.
Pleasure doing business.
That makes more sense then. that makes more sense because the zombies are persistent. Okay, that's good then. Although that gives me an idea potentially for a for something. I never messed around with the infernal what should we call it before. I could see how that could be a benefit.
I'm gonna kill you! I got something for you! Shoot him! Shoot him!
See, that makes sense now.
We got a live one! Goddamn mercs! All right, what do we got here? I'm gonna tear you in half! You're dead!
What the hell?
Sup?
No, because Fireball definitely is a great weapon in this game.
Call me the Firehawk, but the name's Lilith. I'm with the Raiders like you. I keep the bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking down Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of internal bleeding. Could you help me up? Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some iridium, will ya? I should have some in one of my strong boxes.
I'm sorry, what's that? Oh. Yeah. That's pretty much what I've heard it referred to as.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here.
Appreciate it.
See, I'm just, because one thing I briefly heard on the news when I was flipping channels a couple days ago is where it supposedly originated from, and it was in an outdoor market in China where
They never came after me this hard.
produce and like meat was stored or something like that, or I don't know.
Get him!
Now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you.
Your dirty sausage stumps won't touch me!
Oh no, definitely not.
I had it all set up!
We got psychos incoming!
I get some of my You're not looking good! You're gonna be my new meat bicycle!
Well, no, I mean you can get the random random good gear at low level, but like I said, what you got to take in consideration is the item levels. What the item level is, because that affects how many sockets it has. So pretty much the stuff I sent in the private message, the first set of numbers is from Act 1, and then after that it's Act 3, 4, and 6. So that kind of give you a at least that's when it can be sold. Or first vendor that will sell them. So that may give you a gauge as to when stuff like that will drop.
Look at me when I'm charging at you! No! I didn't do it!
Hell yeah!
Get some ammo! This ain't over yet! They found another way in!
I can't
Nice shot!
But I was, I mean, the one thing, the difference, at least that I'm seeing between, granted, I've never actually played Diablo 3.
Love it.
Well done.
Oh, really? It's based on your class? Because I know, you know, the one thing that I guess Path of Exile is versus Diablo 3 is, you know, well, if you're doing a league, so like the Metamorphosis League, you've only got 3 months for your character, maybe 4 at most, and then, you know, pretty much that league's done. Oh, do they actually have that in Diablo? Okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. Come on.
Did you miss me? I made you a salad out of words.
God damn it. Oh. Time to reload. Yeah, the thing I do like about the Flaming Skulls is that it's almost like a heat seeker of sorts.
Hyperion recommends taking several deep breaths before.
Because there's another spell out there, so like Fireball, that's a straight shot. It just goes straight in line. There's another spell out there called, Jesus, dude, can't even get my ammo. Called Soul Rend, which is kind of an interesting little spell, but it's semi-seeking, if that makes any sense.
You look
Well done.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another one, yeah.
Well, that was fun. Feeling tapped out though. Could you give me
Another hunk of iridium.
I mean, that one's good. Oh, you're talking about the Frankenstein build.
Thanks.
No, I said you're talking about the Frankenstein you're putting together. Sorry. Better chance of good loot.
Yeah. Since the vault opened, my siren powers have been getting a little awesome. Thanks to this iridium stuff. No idea why. Now, let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend.
Watch your health. Oh, that was close. Oh, you mean the color-wise? Oh, those shards. Oh, so those there, I believe you can use those to essentially enchant an item with a random, one of those random values, I think. I've yet to use them. I've got probably a dozen of them sitting in the bank.
Boyfriend. Before the Bloodshot's ground, Roland was getting intel on the vault and what Jack plans to do. You have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, keep the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still. I just moved you like 10 feet, didn't I? Sorry. Still getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real tough customers. Might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way. Keep it up.
Yeah, let's see here. Shield. Oh yeah, you haven't fought Brutus yet, have you? That's what you're essentially doing. Well, I mean, you know, you probably just recently hit the skill gem point that leveled it. Because originally, you know, you start at 3 and work your way up. 19, 119. I got rid of 4 things. Yeah, that's the thing I hate about those strong boxes in a confined room. You know, the normal boxes not so much of a problem, but when you get the like the orange boxes and you're in a tight room, it's like no room to maneuver. That's where Frostblink comes in handy, so you can basically position yourself to where you're like facing the door, spawn the box, and then Frostblink out of the room, so you can, you know, have a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah. Oh, okay, I know where I am. Yeah, you did. Yeah. But yeah, believe me, I know all about that one. Yeah. Well, and just to think, you know, if you respawn the prison, the design will get changed again. The maze. Well, here's the thing to keep in mind. What makes it tough for Necros in general with this is there are no corpses in there to resummon. Because skeletons don't count as corpses. in that, or at least, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, yeah, no, you can. I'm sorry, but they don't. The skeletons don't appear till like the second or third phase. I don't know how many phases he has, but you know, over halfway. So if you lose your zombies at the beginning of the fight, you're gonna be doing mano y mano, or mano y womano, as it were. But you got your flaming skulls, which should definitely help out.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Don't have too much fun.
No.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, Doctor said.
Oh, remember you can do your alt trick to show you the base stats of everything at once. You do the hover over the lower inventory. Oh yeah, the POB, yeah, I know the website you're talking about. Say again? Oh no, you gotta remember, it doesn't matter what's in the gem slot. So you can put anything in the gem slot. Now, the difference is the wand, by design, is a ranged weapon. So if you're referring to that type of spell, then no. But yeah, I mean, you can put your flaming skulls in a sword and it'll still do flaming skulls because it's just an equipped skill gem ability. Yeah. Yeah, so no, to answer your question, yes. Unless specified otherwise, everything is physical. To include the wand. So when you're shooting the wand, that's technically considered physical. And so did the whole world. On 2 streams. I never said I was a PoE player. I'm a POS player, but not a PoE player. Exactly. Good chicken place, man. Do they have that in Texas? Yeah. Oh. Oh man, you've never had PDQ? Oh my goodness. It's let me see. Where are their locations? Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. So Pensacola, let me see here. Five Guys is good. So they got South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, Florida. Let me see. I don't see Pensacola. But let me see here. Orlando, Jacksonville, Lakeland, Miami, Naples, Ocala, Clearwater, Claremont, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers. So it doesn't look like they have anything up that far. But
I'm curious.
well, see, if my experience with the boss is anything like you're going to experience, massive resistances. They look angry.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. That ought to keep your insides inside. Farewell, friend.
Well, the thing is though, you don't, not right now, because you're still building up your minion army, but you'll get to a point eventually, it's like you'll be running through, oh, oops, I just ran over a boss. Well, I mean, he's dead now, but no, but PDQ, it stands for PDQ stands for People Dedicated to Quality. I kid you not. It's a chicken restaurant, but man, it is some good chicken. I know they got like chicken tenders or like chicken strips. Yes. Oh, I love. Oh man, I had some Raising Cane's when I was in Louisiana. Oh man, I liked me a Raising Cane's. That's a true statement. But you know one thing I've never had, I'm kind of curious on? I've never had fried bacon. No, as in bacon tossed in a fryer. Oh, I mean, hell, it's bacon. It's supposed to be greasy. Oh no, and I've seen that also. I'm talking raw bacon in a deep fryer. Well, I mean, because well, I mean, because supposedly, and I don't think it's supposedly at all, you fry it and pretty much it's like super crispy. I mean, it's like, if you like crispy bacon, then that's how you do it. You throw it in a deep fryer and, deep fry. I must have missed because I've seen Meet the Fockers. I've not seen. Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. Yeah, that okay. I get the reference now.
You know,
I'm still trying to figure out how they milk almonds.
they,
If they're not milked, how do you have almond milk? See, I think that's false advertising then. Oh no, here, okay. So there's a lawyer in town, and I think he's more of a regional lawyer. So he did an advertisement saying in 2019 we took over 2 million calls. Okay. Yes. Okay.
that's a lot of names.
So if you were to do some basic math, okay, presuming you answered a call every, 365 days throughout the year, right? That's over 5. But I mean, I've never seen a law firm that's that. Because it roughly comes out to 5,000 plus calls a day.
Well, if you
Still.
looking, that's it.
But I mean, oh no, that's true. But actually, there's a lawyer in town. Hey, crazy. Sorry, sorry, man. I'm chatting with Saud here on Discord. So I didn't see it pop in there. There's another lawyer in town. And this one cracks me up. They run advertisements. Hey, this lawyer got our client's, $375,000. And then in the fine print, or let me round up, we got $500,000, $500,000 in the fine print. Amount actually paid to the client was $200,000. So the lawyer took more than half, of the settlement. I mean, a bunch of damn ambulance chasers, in my opinion. Well, I mean, oh no, I'm not saying that. I mean, let me see here. Let me see. I gotta see if I can find a commercial. Okay. All right. Because apparently this guy used to be in Vegas, but apparently he's not there anymore. Let's see if Yeah. Here. Tough. I remember that. That's when what the hell? What the hell was that guy's name? No, because he didn't say it. The chubby guy. What was his character's name? Dusty. Dusty. At least I think it was Dusty. Because he had the van. No, the school bus. He had the school bus. The school bus or the van? School bus, I think. Because. See that? Oh, I gotta Google this one too now. Let's see. Because Dusty was Philip Seymour Hoffman. He had I don't care about YouTube commercials. He had the school bus. Yeah, so he had the little brown school bus. Because he had the at one scene in the movie, he's sitting up top with the umbrella and stuff like that, drinking his cocktail. That was actually a pretty good movie because that was one of the first movies that came out in what was it? THX, I think. So from a sound perspective, it was awesome. I mean, even graphically, yes. Yeah.
I never.
Another story.
Oh yeah.
It's time for a good.
Because let's see, who is because the guy who played the guy that played the what do you call it, the call it the bad meteorologist. He was the guy that played he played the prince in the Princess Bride, right? Or no, Robin Hood. He played Robin Hood. Oh, was he really? Oh, okay. I never actually saw the full Princess Bride. I saw Labyrinth. The bad guy wins. I don't know, I'm just joking. Oh, okay.
This the best. How are you? Hey.
Well, I guess you know what you're gonna watch on your next date night. Nah.
it! Another walking...
No one has seen the Firehawk, but we feel its presence everywhere. Bloodshot, those disgusting marauders who operate out of the old doll den. Mounted raids on the gates of Sanctuary for weeks, until suddenly they stop. I see scorch marks all around the bloodshot dens. No human can stop the bloodshot from No one but a god could accomplish such a feat.
Dumps will fill my day! So many tiny ones to me, my tasty cake! Boom shakalaka! Sloppy flop! I wonder if I piped you in the ground!
Kill me, Rat! You can't kill me! Midget lover!
wasn't so challenging.
All right, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The bloodshots are camped out all around the dam. You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for
My rats may not get you there alive, but they'll get you there.
nobody seems to be around. Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after all.
Yeah, I'm opening the gate. Hold it, idiots! That don't look like one of our technicals. They're here for a hostage. Get them!
You can still run!
You ain't getting in the dam that way, Peppermint. The bloodshot won't let you in without a truck like hers. Go see the kid out in the dust. Hey, up some Stevie looking wheels. Ellie's way out in Banner country. Be careful out there, amigo. I mean it.